Hello there. Welcome to Indian Hollywood Fan, and we are on to the second episode of the IHF MCU Rewatch series. And today we are going to review The Incredible Hulk. So, The Incredible Hulk was released in 2008 and it is regarded as the second MCU film in release order. So obviously we got Mark Ruffalo as Hulk in the Avengers and all the other MCU films, but his humble origins began with a different actor, and that was Edward Norton. So the Incredible Hulk was actually intended to be a standalone sequel to the 2003 Ang Lee's Hulk movie, but later on they decided to go with a cinematic universe approach, and because Iron Man was released at that time, decided that both these heroes are actually existing in the same universe. There are some little Easter eggs about Stark Industries and this and that. So it kind of made sense for both the studios, Universal Pictures as well as Marvel Studios, to join hands and make a Hulk movie out of it. So obviously the movie is about Edward Norton, who is playing Bruce Banner, and he's trying to find a cure for the experimentation which he does on himself, the super soldier serum. It kind of goes wrong because of the gamma radiation and stuff. So obviously it's a pretty good plot. So all of us know that when Bruce Banner gets angry, he becomes or he transforms into the Hulk, and the most of the movie is about him finding a solution to that to become normal, and that's his quest in the film. But obviously that doesn't happen, and most of the movie we are just like, Thaddeus Ross is after Bruce Banner because he thinks that Bruce Banner is a property of the US government. Obviously, Thaddeus Ross, who is played by William Hurt, he appeared again in the MCU in Captain America Civil War and Infinity War and Endgame, so he's also set to appear in Black Widow. And yes, there are some great things about this movie. Like there is the scene in the first half of the film, which is about Ross sending a good number of government officials after Banner, and then there's this chase scene, and by the end of the chase, he transforms into Hulk. That's pretty great. There's a sequence where uh, and then there's a scene where Hulk has to fight again outside a university or something. So yeah, that's pretty great. Obviously, the ending scene, the final act where Hulk is fighting Abomination, is one of the best CGI fights I've ever seen in my life. I think you might compare that fight between Hulk and Abomination with like the Godzilla movies or something like that. That's a great thing. But obviously, there are a lot of less memorable moments inside of the movie, and I think that's why a lot of people don't talk about the Incredible Hulk or something like that. I genuinely so obviously I don't hate this film. It's kind of a mediocre movie. It's not great, but it's not bad either. But obviously the post-credit scene where Tony Stark shows up and talks with Thaddeus Ross about the Avengers initiative, not directly about the Avengers, but yep, at that point, then they were setting up a cinematic universe, and these were the beginnings of it. So obviously, it's a great sequence where Robert Downey Jr. Appears in the post-credit scene, confirming that the Incredible Hulk takes place in the same universe as the first Iron Man does. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. May the force be with you. Always stay tuned for the next episode.